Moving on now to Best Supporting Actor. The nominees are Josh Brolin as a troubled politician in Milk, Robert Downey Jr. as a method actor who takes his work too seriously in Tropic Thunder, Philip Seymour Hoffman as a priest under suspicion and doubt, Heath Ledger as the maniacal Joker in The Dark Knight, and Michael Shannon as a mentally ill neighbor in Revolutionary Road.
One sportsbook taking Oscar bets has Heath Ledger at 1-20. That means to win $1, you have to wager 20. That, Ben, is what we call a favorite. But in this particular case, for this particular role, I actually think there are more deserving performances. My pick is Josh Brolin as San Francisco Supervisor Dan White, Harvey Milk's murderer in Milk.
You're not like most homosexuals, are you, Harvey?
Do you know a lot of homosexuals, Dan?
You have an issue.
It's more than an issue. This is our lives we're fighting for.
Brolin, with No Country for Old Men, W, and Milk, is on a heck of a roll. And that character left me wanting to see an entire movie told from Dan White's perspective. So my pick would be Brolin, but this award will definitely go to Ledger, and it will be overwhelming.
I appreciate when the Academy honors comedic performances because it doesn't happen too often. But the Academy did get it right with nominating Robert Downey Jr. for his daringly hilarious performance in Tropic Thunder. That said, it's without question Heath Ledger deserves to win for playing the Joker in The Dark Knight.
We're tonight's entertainment. Well, hello, beautiful. You look nervous.
Like previous Oscar-winning villains Anthony Hopkins in The Silence of the Lambs and Javier Bardem from last year's No Country for Old Men, you feel Ledger's presence in the film even when he's not on screen. Each and every moment that he's in the movie gradually builds to a terrifying portrayal of controlled insanity. He added a new depth to a character we've seen before, but never like this. My pick for Best Supporting Actor this year is Heath Ledger, and I think the Academy will agree with me.
Yeah, you know, Ben, I don't want to take anything away from Heath Ledger, who was clearly among the best actors of his generation, but I actually don't think that this is the performance he ought to be remembered for. I look at Brokeback Mountain or A Monster's Ball as sort of vintage Heath Ledger performances. Here, sort of playing the Joker was almost, to me, a one-note performance. Once you learned how to sort of be maniacal, I think it's an easier role to play.
I think he's anything but one note. I think he's humorous, he's physical, he's obviously terrifying. Director Christopher Nolan, throughout the production, had to continuously remind him that this was a PG-13 movie, that he was going into an R space and he needed to sort of tone back, and that's why he's really pushing it to the limit. But your choice, Josh Brolin, is also a worthy choice. Any other year, I would say that he's deserving of the award, but I really just think that it's the culmination of his life and career, and this performance was so scrutinized and was so anticipated, and he really delivered.
Ultimately, I just thought there was more complexity in Brolin's role, but no question, Heath Ledger is going to win.